Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a minute, but I'm fine. I hope you guys are doing well. Today is Saturday and I plan on going out to eat with some of my friends tonight. I know it's been a minute since I've done any of these kinds of videos, so this is also a new opportunity to show you guys my new makeup routine. It's changed drastically from the last time I showed you guys, and so hopefully you can get some tips and tricks from me. Like I always say at the beginning of these kinds of videos, I am not a professional. I am not a professional makeup artist. I have just found what works for me, and that is what I recommend everyone else to do. But with all of that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications for more upcoming content. Also follow my Instagram and my TikTok at Neela Rose 2 E's, and my Snapchat and my Twitter at rneela5. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing that's changed about my makeup routine is foundation. You guys know I used to never use foundation. I was always using these 3 concealers, and as you guys know, I am a cover girl. That is all I use. But I have started using this foundation, which is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Foundation in 610 Rich Deep. And it works perfectly for me, just to set for a base. I don't use a lot of it, but as you see, I have freckles, so I always use this foundation to cover it up. I just do 2 big circles, just right around the area where my freckles are. This is the only place I put the foundation. I usually go in with a brush and move this around. Whew. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna cry. And it just gives me a good kind of clean base. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the NYX Thickening Brow Mascara. This is probably starting to be one of my favorite products, just for filling in an absence of hair on the end of my eyebrows. Let's just see how it does. I am gonna conceal my brows. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Okay, done. Well, I was just playing. I'm about to conceal them right now. I'm gonna go in with this concealer that's 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. It is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Hydrating Concealer in 360 medium. This part is just very difficult because I always try to get a good shape. It's making sure that they match. That's always like the hassle for me. I try my best. So I think I kind of did a good job getting the same shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the concealer that about matches my skin tone, and I'm gonna go ahead and conceal the top. There we go. Yep, that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. Okay, so my eyebrows are all blended out. Something I do before I start on my lashes is I do go ahead and add my contour up here, because I don't like when it looks so ghostly. Like, I just want to go ahead and fix it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And I feel like that looks just like way better. Okay, now we can go to my favorite part, which is lashes. As I said in my last Get Ready With Me, I have really sensitive eyes, and if I do too much with the glue, it goes crazy. But if I don't put enough on, it won't stick. So please bear with me. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one. Okay, so finally got my eyelashes on. Now time for the actual easy part, the part that I love after I've gotten the complicated stuff out of the way, my concealer. I have figured out the perfect method that works for me. So first we're gonna start with the concealer that matches my skin the most. I do a really thick coat of it and let it sit. I'm gonna start in the inner eye, of course, go out, my triangle. Go ahead and go down. I'm gonna go kind of in the nose area as well, and then fill in this part all the way down to the end of my nose. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side exactly like this. Okay, so I call this the undercoat because of course I'm gonna put another layer of concealer under here, which is my lighter concealer. But this is the first layer, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with a sponge. I'm only dabbing in one place. Okay, that is all blended out. Now I'm gonna go in with my lighter concealer, but what I now know about this concealer is that it's just too light. It can really look just too ghostly. So after going in with this, just at the highlight points, I'm going to go over it again with the concealer that matches my skin color. I'm just going in at the highlight points, not doing a full base like I did with the other one before. Then going up on the sides, and then a faint line right there. I'm gonna go in with the concealer that actually matches my skin, and I'm just gonna do a bit on top of it. And I promise you, it gives me the perfect color for my under eye concealer. Not too bright, not too dark to where it blends in too well, but like just right. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. Okay, so that is finally blended out. Literally obsessed with the glow that it gives me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my contour. As you can see, I already contoured up here, so I'm just gonna focus on my cheeks right now. I do a pretty thick line right here, and then I do another one under here. After doing both sides, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the other concealer that matches my skin, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a faint line, like literally very faint, like in between. And this is also where I'm gonna put my setting powder. If you're doing it like how I'm doing it, it should look like this. So now I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out with a brush. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Okay, after my contour is done, I actually go in with some more concealer and I put it on the sides of my lips. And I do put a little bit on my chin, lighter one, literally just a dot, and I go ahead and blend that out. Okay, now for my favorite part. If you know me, you've done makeup around me, you know I absolutely love this part of doing my makeup. I didn't use this particular thing before when I first started doing my makeup, but now anytime I do my under eye concealer, I have to do this, and it is setting powder. I love using my setting powder. It is CoverGirl Clean Professional, and I did get it in translucent medium 115. That's what it looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my sponge and start setting these highlighted areas. Ooh. Oh my God, it just looks so pretty. And I do use this to kind of contour my nose a bit, but we will get into that later. But I like to go ahead and go up on my nose with it. I'm gonna do a little bit right here. While that's setting, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose, and I'm just gonna go in with this very small brush and try to make it as faint as possible. I don't really like a contour that's like too dark to give me this skinny nose look. Gonna add some under here. I am gonna go in with the last little bit of setting powder and then just make that line. Okay, and I'll be back in about like 5 more minutes just so this has had time to really sink in and set. Okay, I've let the powder set for more than 5 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and wipe this stuff off. And oh, it's just such a good blend. I'm gonna come back when this is all blended out. Okay, it's all blended out, and just look at that. Like, that is just such a pretty base. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my new lip gloss. I usually use this clear one right here from the beauty supply store, but I've started using this one because it gives me more of a pink tint. It's just such a pretty pink. Look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my darker concealer, and I go around the perimeter. I'm gonna add a little bit more pink. I know it looks crazy right now, but it always works. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the heavier gloss on top, and it just really blends everything together. Okay guys, and that is the end result. It looks so good. But yes guys, this is my new makeup routine. If you guys have any questions about products or how I apply stuff, you guys can always DM me on Instagram. I'm literally so excited to go out now. But since this is the end result, that means this is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications for more content. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Neela Rose 2 E's and Snapchat and Twitter at Arneela5. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next video.